Chris joins the TeamSpeak and he's just like, listen, I feel like fucking ass. And then Preston is coming home from the gym and he gets a call. We're like, yo, we're going to need you to play this match like now, probably within the next 5 minutes. We need you to be here now. And like Preston was playing well. And I was like, oh, Preston's playing good right now. He's doing his thing. And then like the next rotation went and he went to the wrong hill. And I was like, Preston's rotating to the wrong hill right now. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I'm not watching any of those matches. I mean, dude, Preston rotated to the wrong hill, and we all started fucking laughing. We're like, oh, this is and say, hey, you're doing what you can do, bro. It was so funny, dude. Okay, we'll move to the Optic and FaZe questions for now. Like I said, there's not really much to watch on the match because it wasn't, our team. And like it's just like even if it was like Preston hasn't really played Call of Duty much this year in the sense of like, he hasn't team scrimmed yet this year once. And then obviously he's played some ranked, but he hasn't even played in a couple weeks because he didn't have a setup with him. It was obviously we didn't really have much practice with Preston, but he did well. Preston did well. I'll say one thing. I was actually super impressed with the individual. Bro, Pristini's got a lot of individual talent. You guys heard me say this earlier, I think before the podcast started. Pristini's got a lot of individual talent. What I hope to see now in the future is Pristini actually play in the challengers scene and learn the game, get way better at the game and actually compete again, because I personally think he's way too good not to be competing. And also in a game like this, if he learns the games, the spawns, the game plans, how to win, like the whole thing, if he really goes in depth with it, I think this game suits his style of play of that really aggressive hill heavy aggressive fucking sub player that could just be all over you. I think Preston actually would be very good at this game, so I actually hope he does compete, because I think he's way too good right now to not be competing, in my opinion. I think he's really good. So I was happy that he played well individually, because I think that might give him even more of a fire to play after Major 2. I know you guys are saying it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he plans on playing after Major 2 is over. He plans on coming back to Challengers and getting back into it. So I'm super excited. And then of course, if he plays more Challengers and he does really well, and if we ever do need him in a match again, he'll he'll be fully ready to play. You know what I mean? Which will be dope. So I'm super happy that he did well, for the reason that I think it's going to help him with confidence wise when he comes back. I think he's nasty. I just think I hope he finds a good team and he does well, because he really does, in the talent sense of the world, he is so good, in my opinion. I hope he keeps doing it. He was on the flank. He said that on the flank. All right, yeah, good. I haven't talked to him since, so that would be pretty fucking dope. What's it called? Will Preston remain y'all sub? Yeah, he'll remain the sub, and then he'll be on the Challengers team unless he gets a fucking offer or something like that. But I think he's gonna have to play some Challengers matches and prove that he's back fully to get that offer again, though. So unfortunate, man. Yeah, it is what it is. It sucks that he got sick like that. I'll tell you the story here in a second. But what's it called? If we both win our matches and we play winners round 2, so there's a potential we play each other again still. If Simp plays, do your map picks change? Our map picks were done with Simp. We literally everything was done with Simp. We were warming up with Simp, and then he fucking threw up in the middle of the warm-up map, literally in the middle of a fucking call out. That was, we kind of were like, yeah, maybe you should just kind of go home. But basically what happened with Simp was yesterday we were stoked, we're all happy, playing Optic. It's a big match, we were excited. The match didn't mean much in the sense of do or die for either team for winners bracket, but obviously I'm pretty sure Optic could have got the first seed. And obviously, I'm pretty sure we might have been able to sneak a first seed in there. Maybe. I don't think we could have. I'm not too sure. But regardless, we might have been able to sneak a first seed in there. It was just a fucking good-ass match, good practice, best team in the world, the whole thing. And then, we were all fucking stoked. And then we show up, we're all fucking happy, everything in the TeamSpeak. I'm in the TeamSpeak. I don't live in Atlanta with them. Chris joins the TeamSpeak, and he's just like, listen, I feel like fucking ass. He was like, I just feel terrible. You can hear it in his voice. But it wasn't congested or sick, congestion and sniffling or fucking coughing or anything. He was just like, bro, I feel like fucking garbage. I've been throwing up all fucking morning. And I was like, damn, bro. We'll go do the vetoes and everything. Let's try and get some rest for now and just kind of chill until we can actually play. So he walks away after that, and he said he was throwing up 3 or 4 times, I think, in the morning. We do the vetoes, we get the matches stuff, and then we get warm-ups ready to go, and we start a Gavutu hard point to warm up, to get a couple maps in before the match starts. And we're doing well. We're up a shit ton of points. We're playing Gavutu really well. Things are looking up. He's not really calling out too much. he's not really calling out too much, and then fucking like mid call out, it's like it's about to be like the second part of the rotation, so we're not even halfway through the map yet, and he ended up just fucking throwing up like at a setup. He was like, and then like we were like, yo, are you all right? And then like everyone was like, what the fuck just happened? And then like they're in the facility and they're like, oh shit, and he's like, yeah, I just fucking threw up. I'll be right back. And then I ended the game. And then like, yeah, he couldn't even get through a map yesterday without throwing up. So like, I checked in on him yesterday, and he was still sick, and he was still like not feeling well. So he's been like chilling. And then I'm gonna check in on him today because we have scrims today, but I don't know if I haven't talked to him. It's super early. It's 6 a.m. So yeah, he couldn't even make it through a map yesterday. That's the reason why I didn't play. If that was people were asking me if that was like a do or die match, and that match meant like a lot, like in the sense of like if we lost that, we would go to losers. He probably would have 100% played, just because I don't think he would have wanted to sit. And also on top of that, like we would have been like more, if you want to do this, you can kind of thing. It would have been on him. But since the match didn't really, like matter that much, and he felt like fucking ass, like it was just more or less like just try and go get some rest and feel better, because we have scrims tomorrow, which is now today, and then we travel and stuff. Like we'd rather you be okay to get a good day of scrims in Wednesday for the major than like trying to fucking sit here and throw up in the middle of matches and shit. Like if he couldn't get through maps, if he was getting through maps and stuff and he was able to hold it down, like it'd be probably different. He just felt like fucking ass to the point where he couldn't even fucking get through a map without just throwing up everywhere. Which fucking sucks. I don't know exactly. We don't know exactly like what he had, but if it's like food poisoning or something, I hope it passes quick and like everything's good. So we're hoping for the best. But I haven't had any updates this morning since it's still super early. So I'll text him probably soon and see how he's feeling. I hope he feels better. But yeah, that was basically the story of what happened. And then after that, we were like, yeah, we should probably just get Preston in here. And then Preston is coming home from the gym and he gets a call. We're like, yo, we're gonna need you to play this match like now, probably within the next 5 minutes. We need you to be here now. And he was like, oh shit, and like he just ran straight to the fucking setup and just got on and played. This shit was funny. Would you guys scrim with Preston if Chris isn't feeling well? No. Unless Chris is not feeling well to the degree that like he's not gonna go to the major. If I were to wake up and text Chris, and Chris is like, yo, like I can't go to the major kind of thing, like if that was actually a serious possibility, then we would try and teach Preston how to play the game within 2 days. Like if that's not the case, then probably not. No. Tom said he was subbing in on stream. Yeah, no, I heard he was trolling you guys. Him sitting in tower, forgetting what hill it was. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I mean, I'm not watching any of those matches. I mean, dude, Preston rotated to the wrong hill. Like, dude, we were watching with the coaches, and like Preston was playing well, and I was like, oh, Preston's playing good right now. He's doing his thing. And then like the next rotation went, and he went to the wrong hill, and I was like, Preston's rotating to the wrong hill right now. And we all started fucking laughing. We're like, oh, this is yo. And say, hey, you're doing what you can do, bro. It was so funny, dude. Like being in the moment like that is just like different, obviously, when you haven't played in so long. So Preston did his best. He did good as an individual. Like I said, once he learns like the game plans and the game like way more, he'll actually be really good at this game, in my opinion. That's why I hope he plays in Minnesota. But yeah, watching him rotate to the wrong hill was so fucking funny, dude. We were all giggling. Fucking Alec goes, yeah, he was doing good until that moment. But other than that, yeah, we're chilling. Now we're to hope to scrim today. I'm sure you guys will hear from me tomorrow on stream before I fly out. So I'll tell you how scrims went, if we actually got the scrim or not. We'll kind of see. Do you think it would be beneficial if Preston scrims with you guys, even when Sim feels better or not? No. No sub scrims with their team. The best thing for subs in a serious note is to be playing in challengers. So like when they do get called up, they're like at least like full there, and like watch scrims when you can. But we're not gonna waste time scrimming with a sub if Chris does feel good, because then that means we'd have to sit somebody, and like that doesn't make sense. The best thing to do as a sub is to be in challenger, so you're ready when you get called up. A lot of teams would benefit from. If Preston plays this game and gets fully back into it, he can easily, in my opinion, be in the league. He's definitely talented enough. Like when Paul subbed in for London, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're very, very familiar with the game and stuff. Alec was probably checked out when Preston was playing TTR. Yeah, dude, they were having a good ass time yesterday playing. We were laughing, dude. We were laughing. We're like, hey, dude, we were doing what you could do. And then we went to the wrong hill, and it all went downhill from there. So good fucking try, boys. Like they were having a good time. That's all that really matters in a situation like that. Because he anchored your spawns back there too when he done it. Oh, it didn't help. Oh, I know. I was watching. He was winning his gunfights though. Yeah, they were smiling. They were having a good time. That's really all you can ask for in that situation, is like, just keep the fucking vibes up and fucking go from there. Again, if that was more of a do or die situation, it would have sucked for sure, and it would be a much different thing. Also, I think Chris probably would have just tried to play. But luckily for us, it wasn't a do or die situation. If Preston asks, would you help him teach if Preston comes back to the game and shit and he wants to learn, yeah, he's like as a sub to our team, he can watch our scrims. I would sit down with him on the side and watch scrims and like explain to him like why I think these are the best plays and what the best plays. Like I would do that. I'd even watch his own team. I would help Preston's Challengers team if I, on my spare time, if I could, if he asked me to. Yeah. If you're a part of Atlanta FaZe, like, I'm gonna treat you like a part of the family. I would try and make some time on the side and figure it out. Even though it's like that Challengers team's not mine, I still at the end of the day, if a sub wants me to help them, I want a sub to be. The whole point of being a sub is to eventually like get back in the league. You know what I mean? Warm-ups are just regular scrims. Yes. Warm-ups, instead of playing every single map like you do in a regular scrim, warm-ups are just the maps you're about to play. So it's like 2 maps and then you go. You know what I mean? You play 2-3 maps and you go. And you never know if you'll need him again. Well, yeah. If he what's it called? If he starts playing like after Minnesota, then I'm not worried for like actual. If we ever actually need him again, I think he'll be ready if he starts playing again. It's more or less just like, yeah. We definitely obviously got lucky in that sense. That wasn't a do or die match.